Rob, just want to pick up on something that's happened in the last few minutes. You can tell us a bit more about some more restrictions coming into place in Wales.
Yeah, we've seen increasing restrictions across the country, but especially in Wales. And in the last few minutes, the Welsh First Minister, Mark Drakeford, has confirmed that there'll be another extension, new areas that are added to the list from 6 p.m. tomorrow. Now, the restrictions will apply to everyone living in Neath, Porth, Talbot, Vale of Glamorgan and Torfan. And the restrictions are that people will not be allowed to enter or leave these areas without a reasonable excuse. So that's something like work or education. Also restrictions as well on socialising. People only be able to meet people they don't live with outdoors for the time being, so they'll not be able to form or be in extended households. So that's known as bubbles in Wales, slightly different bubbles in Wales compared to what the bubbles are in England. So indoors, you're not allowed to meet with people that you don't live with at the moment, unless you have a good reason, such as providing care to a vulnerable person. Licensed premises will have to stop serving alcohol at 10 p.m. Everyone over 11 will be required to wear face coverings in indoor places which are open to the public, such as shops, as well as public transport. The First Minister saying this is in response to a worrying rise in cases in those areas. So more places, a patchwork of places really across Wales, but across the United Kingdom more widely, living under these increased restrictions. I think what many people wonder is that after those national restrictions were upped earlier in the week, whether it is inevitable, if cases keep going up, that Boris Johnson will have to come back to the Commons and to the country and announce that he needs to tighten measures more tightly across England as a whole, and indeed whether Nicola Sturgeon and Mark Drakeford in Northern Ireland, whether they need to start tightening restrictions on a more widespread level as well.
Yeah, Rob, thank you very much indeed for now. It is worth, just if you're watching in Wales, just reminding you, because it's been a busy weekend of new restrictions. So yesterday, 6 p.m, restrictions came into force in Llanelli. Today from 6 p.m, you've got Swansea and Cardiff, more restrictions. And then, as Rob was saying in the last few moments, more restrictions in Neath, Porth, Talbot, Vale of Glamorgan and Torfan. So those are the new ones today, but plenty of restrictions coming in across Wales. So do be aware of that.